Here we are, everyone. Live again. In person. Yep, looking good. Yep, we all look good. Even Joey. All right. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your dungeon master today. We've got a wonderful group, our Icewind Dale crew, and a special guest visitor for one more session. So we'll go through and do some quick introductions, and then we're gonna jump right in. We actually we left on a bit of a cliffhanger last week, so we'll do some quick introductions, and then we'll dive right into the action here. Let's start on the other end here. Andrew, tell us who you're playing today.
Hello. I am Elias Dawnstrider, Cleric of Lathander. Yeah, I'm just all-around great guy.
Yeah, don't feel obligated to go on a lengthy story here. Most people watching this episode 14 probably generally know who you are, but for the people who might be watching for the first time, you know, you're our cleric.
You may have heard of me.
We may have.
I just want to say, like, my name is Elias Stormrider, and yeah.
That's not his name.
That's your description.
That's me.
That's not his name. That's not his name
at all.
Dawnstrider.
Stormrider.
Storm Rider, you said.
And it's Dawn, not Dorm.
All right, and then we're gonna go cross to Stefano.
This is why you're not a musketeer.
I am Flair, the half-elf bard, and Flair is a total asshat.
And that everyone knows you're a bard now. So that was a good description. Word efficient. CJ.
Greetings, friends. I am Edmund Brycene, friend to elf and man. Wink.
Excellent. Our half-elf rogue, Edmund Brycene. Joey.
I'm the paladin.
Excellent. Excellent. The blessed Rogal. All right.
I am the blessed Rogal. I am a white dragonborn in a frozen wasteland, just looking for friendship.
Yep. And when you find it, you let us know.
Yeah.
All right, and our guest for the final session 14 here, Dasha.
Yes, I am playing, I am Villain Harpel, and I am with this group searching for something, and I'm about to reveal my true purpose.
True purpose.
True purpose.
We'll see.
She
see.
pronounced it villain
Villain.
So,
instead of bell.
That's me.
so last week on the episode, we had a action-packed adventure down a Lost Spire that's underground and upside down. They got to the third level of the spire, and you met you saw a familiar face. Zan, the wizard, or at least his simulacrum, was there. It's basically a illusion spell that clones someone. Now, they just kind of got to meet him and ask him some preliminary questions, but then they went down into the final level. There was a basilisk there that you defeated, and then Zan showed you a room that he really wants someone to help him with. There's a device in this room. Basically, he claims, and Velen seems to agree, that this room is used to turn illusions into real life. And since he's a simulacrum, he wants to be brought back, basically. And the group is a little hesitant here. Is that right, everybody?
Yeah.
Incredibly hesitant. He claimed he was a red wizard of Thay, and I am not bringing one of those back into the world.
Former.
He said he was a red wizard of Thay, and we are not bringing back red wizards of Thay.
A former red wizard of Thay.
His real self was burned alive for tormenting children.
Well, that was the rumor. I don't know if anybody asked him about that, did they?
He was a red wizard of Thay, so I don't even have to ask any more questions about whether or not he did it. He clearly did it.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's dive right in then. So we're already on the Roll20 screen. let's begin. So Zan was begging Velen, tell them, come clean. They'll trust us.
While everyone has different weapons pointed at other people.
Yes.
All over the place.
I will remind that I do have my weapons drawn. One pointed towards Zan and one, I believe, pointed towards Velen, but definitely had a weapon drawn towards Zan as soon as he said he was a Red Wizard of Thay.
I was
A
about
rapier
to.
pointed at Velen and a knife pointed at Rogal.
I was about to smash the Simulacrum with a mace, if you remember.
Right, so everybody's got weapons pointed.
Rogal does not have weapons drawn, for the record. Rogal is not a crazy person that just kills on a whim.
They're not killing on a whim. This is a Red Wizard of Thay.
So,
They are child murderers.
I'm a child murder molester.
Unless
can't just judge people based on their past.
Boy.
that's good.
Number one, he's not a person. Number two, he's a Red Wizard of Thay. Let's
So much prejudice here. Wow.
All right,
Let's get to the secret
Go on.
before I smack him with
find
a
out
mace.
what's going on.
yes, Valen, explain yourself.
Okay, so seeing all of these weapons pointed in various directions at various people, seeing Zan kind of frantically, desperately begging her to say something, she'll stop and think for a moment, and you see her shake a little bit as she suppresses the nervous tremors that she deals with, and she'll sigh, put her hands up, and say, okay, I will tell you. I think I've been with you long enough that I can trust you now with this information, but I must have your word that you will not use it for evil purposes and you will not spread this information around. And I can promise you that this information will benefit you in the end.
With discretion personified.
We
Have our word.
She's gonna say this addressing the whole group, but she's gonna kind of make more eye contact with Rogal because he seems more willing to trust and he doesn't have any weapons drawn at her. So she will take a breath and say, Zan, I lied to you. Zan was not a good friend of mine, as I had said. He is my rival, and he can be an idiot at times, but we were both here for the same purpose. The purpose of finding the lost Netherese city called Yithrin. The Arcane Brotherhood sent us here on this mission, along with Avarice, that psychopath. And we came here to find it. We ended up going our separate ways. We had some disagreements about how to proceed and where to start our search.
Zan is nodding in agreement when you say certain things, like he's a rival, but he's an idiot at times. He goes like that. He makes a shrug. When you say we're here with these people, he's nodding along.
So she'll continue. Though we split up, each of us individually continued working towards our final goal. I don't know what Avarice has been doing. I have not heard from her. Zan, as you know, has been doing his thing and getting himself executed. And I have been searching for information. We seek this city because we know in this city there are many, many ancient and magical artifacts that could be of great use to us and our brotherhood. And surely I am 100% confident that within this city lies the secret to ending the never-ending winter.
And
Well, I seem to know, sir. Like that. Like, should I make an insight check, or I think this is more of like.
Yeah, role play it.
well,
Mhm.
yeah, I would probably do that, but I'm gonna hope that it's true.
I was
Not
gonna
very
say,
good.
honestly, at this point, I mean, I don't know. Your characters would, I think, this conversation, you can just kind of role play it how your characters feel at this point. I think you'd either trust her or not. I don't think that, I don't know, this role would be all that valuable to you.
Okay,
The-
tell us more about this city, this midriff.
Yithrin, yes. Yithrin is a lost ancient city. It once was a flying city, powered by some energy source. But a long time ago, it fell, and it crashed into the ground and was lost forever.
Could it?
The spire we are standing in right now is one of the remnants of this city.
It's just one building. It's not much of a city. Where's
Perhaps
the rest
that's
of it?
why we are
Perhaps
on the ceiling right now.
There's likely more of this city. Is that
There is definitely more, and that is what I am trying to find.
how long ago do you believe that this city fell?
It was about 2,000 years ago, Zan says. And he continues to take over for Velen, kind of explaining things. And says
Not you,
oh,
her.
I also agree.
well, okay.
Seeing that everyone's kind of like slightly still questioning Velen is gonna also say, I apologize for not telling you earlier, but you must understand. You never know who to trust here, and I must protect myself. I have been betrayed before, and I will not let that happen again.
We understand betrayal. We knew a guy named Steven. Turned out that wasn't his name.
I don't know if we ever knew him.
I mean, we knew him.
You
as
met
Steven. We met him.
we sure did.
So Velen, what do you believe about this Zan character? Should we recall him to life? Do you know what a simulacrum is?
Yes, Simulacrum is, well, he is an illusion of the former Zan, the one who is now dead. And as I say, Zan is an idiot.
So
And he fully acknowledges that himself. He knows he is an idiot.
and I look at Zan to see if he confirms that he is an idiot.
He shrugs and nods his head along with her, yeah.
Ha!
But though he is
True
an
idiot. He even agrees that he himself is an idiot. Ha
But
Cool.
though he is an idiot, he has his uses.
Useful idiot. We know much about those, don't we, Fladrian? And then I look over at Rogal.
I feel the stare, but I maintain focus.
So why is the Arcane Brotherhood, after 2,000 years, now interested in this different city place?
Think what magic we could find inside.
But why have you not been interested in 2,000 years prior?
Who knows? I do what my superiors tell me.
They suddenly decided that it's a good idea to check this city out.
That's
Well,
what they did.
Zan,
There've
do you
been-
know why there's been this resurgence of interest in this city?
Well, the winter that has lasted nearly 2.5 years has perhaps tipped some of us off.
You think someone else has got there first? Caused this winter?
It's very possible, but we want to be there right after them then.
I mean, it's clear that the winter is caused by the Frostmaiden herself, right? We heard her name before.
Yes.
Don't.
Oh, real. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Uril. Yeah, she's the cause of this. And it
But
was
the
believed
city could contain powerful magic that could.
stop Uril.
Here's the slight issue that I'm having. You mentioned that you're doing this for the Arcane Brotherhood. So far, I only know of 4 members of the Arcane Brotherhood. You, Zan, who you've mentioned is your rival, Avarice, who you don't seem to like at all,
Psychopath,
And-
you mentioned.
Nas, who you also don't seem to like at all. So, is there anyone in the Arcane Brotherhood that you do like?
To be fair, none of them like us either.
So,
Do you all like each other? Are you telling me you have no rivalries or quarrels amongst your own group?
Amongst the Three Musketeers, not at all.
I stare at Edmund the hardest I've ever stared before in my life.
The Three Musketeers are best friends.
We've gotten
We've
along
been
really
through so
well.
much together.
Oh yeah.
Aside from a few times where we sauntered into buildings instead of approaching stealthily, we've done great.
Yeah.
Um,
People are lining up to join us.
Zan is going to look right at Flair and say, "I'll pay you. I have over 600 gold in my cabin."
Sold!
Wow,
Edmund.
that was easier than I thought. Well, thank you.
And was, we know where his cabin is. We can just go there and get it.
Yes, but it's hidden by powerful magic.
We'll just burn it down.
I want to take an insight check on that.
Sure, give it an insight.
If it's actually hidden by powerful magic, or if he was just lying.
But we didn't see it when we were there before.
You gotta found it already.
Joe, you think this guy, if he can cast the spell Simulacrum, he probably could cast some pretty high magic to protect his gear and stuff.
Yeah. Like, perhaps we should agree with him then.
Listen, I don't want anything from you other than your permission to be brought back to life. That is all I want. I will not
So
harm you. I don't have any spells prepared. I have no power as a simulacrum.
So what's your plan after we bring you back to life? If we do, what do we do then?
Well, I'm going to head back to East Haven and gather my belongings that I still have. I assume my previous self would have done something smart with his spell book and not had it on his person. And then I would get that, and then I would go to Birin Shander and start over.
Bryn
That is a
Shander.
very good idea. You should definitely go back to East Haven, a town where you are a wanted criminal. Show back up.
Remember, I'm dead.
Yeah, but I mean,
Nobody looks for dead men.
you know what? You know what? Go ahead. You can try if you want to try that. I mean, I'm not saying that seeing a dead man walking around won't raise suspicions on you yourself, but
Will you aid us in ending
course.
the winter?
Absolutely.
Then I see, in addition to the 600 gold, of course, I see no reason why we shouldn't.
Yes, did I say 600? Did I say 500?
You said 6.
Actually, you said 1,000. 1,000 is what I heard.
You said 6.
Also, I also was under the understanding that you were giving me this gold.
are we trying to end the long winter? I just want to get a gauge of the group's feelings here. Or are we trying to find the guy who killed the guy and blamed it on Rogal? I thought that's what we were interested
I thought we were done with that.
Well,
No, we're still trying to clear your name, Rogal. Because you are still a suspected
Felon.
murderer. We only have a suspect who attacked us.
and we can't have potential felons as part of the Musketeers. That's the
Yes.
only reason why you're not in the group.
I wish
I
to
mean,
cure
the
long
the Three Musketeers can't be criminals.
Aren't they?
Melanie
They
says
would be
walk
the
the
three
dog,
criminal
like,
musketeers.
They are criminals in the book, I think.
Okay, I need to I need to roll back a second. I was distracted by gold. Before we do this, I need to understand the working relationship you all have with the Arcane Brotherhood, because it seems like
Seems like they work
nobody likes each other at all, and yet you are following orders of someone.
Maybe
you
you've
like.
never been part of a competitive cutthroat organization before. I've been part of many. While you do work as a group and there's an order and structure, I mean, you want to stand out. You want to be the one with the glory.
It's kind of like Goldman Sachs.
I don't want to be the one with the glory. I mean,
Who is this Goldman Sachs? Is he a
Yeah,
brave
it's-
warrior?
he works
No,
at a
it's
he works at a
band
bank
of-
somewhere.
A band of merchants.
Similar to the Wells Fargo wagon.
Wells Fargo Caravan, you mean?
So I have one question for Zan. When you come back, will you start anew?
Oh yes,
Will
I
there
plan
be
to.
goodness from bad?
Will you
what do you
praise
mean?
Lathander?
I have not committed any crimes.
Will you sow
Attention.
prosperity for
I
humankind?
did not ask that.
Well, he's claiming I'm some sort of bad guy.
I mean,
I am Zan, the wonderful, the magnificent.
yeah, but like, come on.
I have killed no one. I have done no evil deed.
Except as a wizard of Thay, probably.
Former. That's why I left that cruel bunch.
All right,
I
so
think it's out.
so just to recap, so far you've agreed to pay us 800 gold,
600.
1,000 gold.
600.
Oh my goodness! I walk away.
So I pick up the rest of the thread here. So 800 gold. We bring you back to life. You will bring us back. We'll travel with you back to your cabin to receive the payment that you have promised us. You will then head to Bryn Shander, where you will begin researching anew the location of Yithrin,
Yes.
the city, the flying city, and where it crashed.
Yes.
And you will give us any information you find on this city so that we may investigate it ourselves.
You have my word.
Mine.
And you will help us find Sefik.
I don't know who
The-
this is, but I will do what I can for you here.
If you
I
can
don't
find
know.
us Sefik, the accused murderer in the trial of Rogal.
I could be of use. Yes.
If you can be of use in that way, I may find it amicable to bring back a murderous Red Wizard of Thay.
He's unrepentant. He needs to repent before we can bring him back.
Oh, and you agree to praise Lathander and pay a tithe to the Church of Lathander.
Oh,
And repent of your
Throw-
evil deeds.
throw in some information on those books in Velen's bag too.
Yes.
Okay, and
of
and
course.
explain
I
those
can.
books.
We can translate. Yes.
What do you think, Velen?
About the books or
No,
about
about bringing Zan back.
Will you, Velen, agree to work with Zan on the tasks that we set forth for him?
So help you, Lathander.
Technically, she's already bound by the Brotherhood to help us with a few of those, so I'd say the rest of them will be an easy agreement.
Yes. I will continue working towards my purpose of finding Yithrin, and hopefully ending the winter, and a lot of that goes with what Zen will be doing. And I will give you any information I find. I've never heard of a Sefik, but if I hear anything, I will let you know.
Do you have any of those sending stones? That would be a really easy way to communicate.
I
mean,
do
you
not
don't-
believe I do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could try to get some, but you don't have anything prepared.
Perhaps you can find some sort of magics that will make communicating with us easier.
I can try.
So 600 gold,
How do we get
info on
this?
Yithrin, info on Sefik, if you find any. And and a tithe to Lathander.
I hand them a contract that I just wrote up.
Yeah. Have them sign the contract.
Wait, do we
Zan-
actually have parchment and like quill?
Nah, I don't think so.
You never bought any and you lost all your equipment.
I lost
I just
everything.
had like,
You still have an ink pot.
I wish I still had that disguise kit and that forgery kit.
That's great. Okay. So Zan thanks you all, and he's on his knees basically, just like groveling, and he's like, he's finally feels like he's gonna be himself again, and he.
Rogal
this-
lift him up.
It is at this point I finally sheathed my weapons.
Okay. Zan gets picked up by Rogal, and hurriedly runs to the middle of the room, standing underneath the golden circle in the ceiling.
Oh, are we gonna have to rush out of here as soon as we complete this?
It seems unstable. The
Yeah,
walls.
it does. That does seem possible.
Maybe we should prepare some climbing rope.
I think we left it there. We got the climbing rope. All three of our
prepared.
climbing rope is kind of dangling in the floors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're ready to climb back up if you need to.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna get a head start.
Yeah, as you were.
Okay, so
Okay,
Zan
towards the
goes to the middle of the room. The golden circle above his head starts to glow, and he's asking for the life spark.
Oh right, someone has to give the life spark. Who did we agree was going to do that? Rogal.
Rogal rolls his eyes and like steps forward.
You seem the most constitutionally strong of all of us.
Fair.
Stefano is legit starting to feel bad now.
I will provide the life spark.
Ooh.
No, it's
even,
okay.
No, even better. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I am a
I
holy
think-
man.
I
Life
think you're
can be
right.
created through my power.
We got a
Right.
comment from the chat here. 4-person party equals more beef than Five Guys burgers and fries. Thank you, Azeroth. What is your name here? Azeroth Rising. There we go. All right. So, Lathander. I keep calling you Lathander. This is
Yes, it's hard. It's hard to tell the difference between me and a god. I
So-
say, from death, life.
all right. So you echo those words, and they ring true through this hall. The runes that are on the wall of this chamber all start to glow. Perception checks from everyone. Group perception check here.
Perception. Everything's gonna fall down. Oh. Got a thing on. 20.
Oh, whoops.
Flair and Regali, you're not exhausted from the travels.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Am I?
15.
I think everyone is, except for
Everyone except for Flair, right?
except for Flair.
All right, I'm gonna roll it one more time then. 12.
Okay. Okay, great.
20.
All right. So the runes in this room that are kind of all over the ceiling and walls start to glow, and the circle that Zan is standing under also starts to glow and get brighter and brighter with this golden light. And his simulacrum that's in there, he starts to, you see like parts of his arms, his torso, they start to like phase in and out of the material plane basically, and you can see he's looking at it and he's moving his fingers, he's looking at his hands, and he looks up, he smiles at all of it, he goes, "It's working, it's actually working," and he's looking at himself. And Andrew, you got a 20 on perception, correct?
Yeah.
I
Alright, so-
also gotten a 20.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
good. So the two of you, Flair and Elias, you're looking around the room as these runes are glowing, and you see that the cracks that are going up and down through the walls, the kind of like the vertical cracks, are starting to like pry apart further, and the runes that are glowing are starting. Some of them are starting to separate. So like the one, when one does separate and like jagged, concrete rips them apart. That rune goes out, and then another one, and then another one. And so more and more of these runes are starting to go out of, they're not glowing anymore.
What's happening to our friend Zan?
So So Zan, the light eventually turns off. He's no longer glowing, and he looks at all of you, and he steps out of the golden circle, and he says, "I can't believe it! It worked! It actually worked!" And he takes out a small knife, like really not even a dagger, just a small little pocket knife, basically, and he like cuts his hand to see if blood drains from it, and blood drips to the floor.
Congratulations.
All right, let's get out of here.
Get out of here.
Except
The double.
Elias and Flair, you notice the blood that drops down is black and not red.
Does
Velen, I kind of motion my head down, and I say, "Is that an effect of the spell Simulacrum?"
Does Velen know that?
No, this would not be. This would not be an effect of the spell.
Okay. Yes, I know. Would she know what this is?
No.
No, okay, at all. Okay.
No.
Velen looks just as confused as the rest of you.
Would Elias know what it is? Because I don't know what it means. What does it portend?
You don't know.
Do I notice this now that
Elias brings it up?
Yeah, that
Yeah, you can look at the ground and see the black, basically, blood stain on the floor.
I mutter something about Red Wizards of Thay and their black hearts and evil.
Well,
I knew
So
it.
far,
Zan, can you explain this?
well, this is all very interesting, but when we
Perhaps-
get going.
We should
Is it-
explain
Wait,
this
is
when we leave.
place falling down? Like around?
No, the place is not falling down. No.
No.
Zan though didn't realize that his blood was black. It looked red when it came out of his hand, but then as it dropped to the floor, it's black. So when you saw that, he looked down and he looked up at you, concern on his face. He took another step, but instead of being able to step forward, when he planted his forward foot, it actually like sank down into the floor, and his feet became this black puddle, and he's like shorter because his legs are basically caving in on themselves, and he tries to trudge his other foot, his rear foot, back, but instead of moving a foot, it just kind of strings along this black like mucusy material.
Draw my
and-
weapons.
I run to like pick him up.
You grab Zan, Joey, and he looks at you and he says, "Help me!" And his flesh on his face is melting and turning
I cast
all
lay on
black.
hands.
You use a point of lay on hands, and it doesn't do anything. No effect. He's continuing to basically melt within your arms.
I look for a wand to steal.
Oh my god.
So he's screaming now in agony as his body is decomposing into this black substance. And Joey, you're holding on to him. So hold on one second.
Oh god.
Stand aside, Regal. Stand aside.
I drop him.
Bella's horrified right now. She's not sure of what's happening, and she's horrified.
I smash his face with my mace to put him out of his misery.
So
Yeah, I drop
okay.
him at this
hold on. So Joey, when you were looking at him and trying to heal him, his body basically is melting, and his clothes, you notice, are starting to disintegrate from being on his form. So you drop him to the floor, and steam comes off of him as he basically melts down into this like puddle. And Elias, you smack him. You smack the head off of what was Zan, basically, and it splatters into just droplets of this black substance.
He really should have been okay with being a simulacrum.
Andrew, Andrew, you hit him with your mace, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When you look at your mace after you've hit him, it looks like this were your weapon not
Magical.
Dawnbringer, right? Your mace is called Dawnbringer?
Lightbringer.
Lightbringer. If it weren't as well crafted as Lightbringer, this would probably be like melting away at your weapon.
Is my armor? Is my armor?
You said you dropped him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine. It's fine.
I look at everyone and say, "It's a good thing I didn't eat that crepe."
Flatrian, you are quite the ham. Much like was on that crepe.
I guess he chose poorly.
Yeah.
Bella is very shaken by what just happened, and like she is shaking. She's like backed up into the wall and is like looking at this puddle that used to be like an annoying person, but like kind of her ally, maybe her only like ally from the Brotherhood.
Yeah. All right.
Well, as they say, there are no shortcuts in life.
Is this black blood kind of still all over the place?
Yeah, there's a big puddle on the floor.
No.
Might cast Sacred Flame on it to try and burn it away. The cantrip Sacred Flame.
You could.
I'm going to do that.
Okay. Describe how you do it.
I raise my hand and I say, "Be gone, foulness and corruption." And flame spurts from my hand and then envelopes the black stuff.
Okay, gotcha. So you launch this flame at it, and when you hit it, you hear a screeching sound, almost like a feral scream, like a ah! And the black goo basically launches out at you to grab you, Elias. We're gonna go into combat here.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Yay.
Anybody ever see the thing?
Yeah.
So when they light that blood on fire and the person goes crazy at the end, there you go. So this is kind of what's happening. This puddle basically jumps and comes in to grab Elias. All right. Initiative, yep. Let's have Joey. Yeah, we'll go. No, we're going to go in order with Joey, then CJ, then Stefano, then Andrew.
I can't see on the map. I just see my token. Is that right? Does that matter?
We're not rolling for initiative?
Oh, you just did.
You did.
No, you did. Elias, you can't see your character?
I can see my character, just everything's black.
Oh, you should. Yeah, there
You're
should be
down.
more.
Yeah, you should be able to see everything. I can see.
They're
Yeah,
in the
actually-
corner.
Yeah, you have lighting.
I see
here.
it now.
Okay. All right, good. All right, so you see this thing, correct?
This should probably be like here,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
I like picked it up.
Yeah, probably. So I'm just gonna push you guys around a little bit, just so we can all be on our own square. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. All right. So there you go.
That was Zan.
That was Zan. Yeah. Well, the token is whatever the token is. They put some weird, like a troll in there or something, but the black gooey stuff is what is attacking you. All right? All right. So what did you get for your initiative roll, Joey?
5.
5? Okay. Here we go. Zan, or what used to be Zan, rolled a 16, so it's going to go first. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Do you want to discuss before we start the round?
Yeah, we should leave the tower, right?
We should get out of the tower.
Yeah, let's run off.
But we should kill this thing first, right?
Why?
Because it'll be chasing us.
But it has to go up the tower to get out.
It's like magic slime. It can like.
I'm gonna assume
We'll
it
just
can-
collapse the tower on it behind us.
I mean, would
I
our-
wouldn't-
Go on. No.
I would be okay with taking a round to disengage and run and see what happens with this thing.
I think we should fight it while we're out here, but I'm down to follow the group.
It could be the heroic rear guard.
Well,
Joey's-
maybe
Great. Joey's ready to be a team player right now.
Every other time we've wanted to kill some Rogal's like, no, we should talk to it. And now like we're like, we should not kill this thing. And Rogal's like, we should kill it.
Oh, we kill it.
well,
All right,
this,
so-
this thing is
Rogal-
clearly evil or twisted.
Yeah. As a just paladin, I can't let this.
I'm sorry. He saved kobolds.
Yes.
I'm still not seeing the difference.
I'm assuming this thing goes first anyway, so do your
Yeah,
worst.
let's see what happens.
Yeah, it is going first. So I said it was attacking Andrew. Elias, this black goo comes out at you to grab you. Well, not to grab you, to hit you. And it does connect. I believe you're going to get hit. Do you want to do anything, any reactions you have to do, or no?
But what kind of reaction could I do?
I don't know if you have any,
see.
like, reaction. I know...
Oh, I want to do ward in flame to give it disadvantage on its attack.
Okay. When do you do that? After...
Before it, it's
Gotcha.
it just imposes disadvantage
Okay.
on attacks.
Okay, so that's fine. I didn't tell you what it got, so that's fine. So disadvantage. I'll roll again. What's your armor class?
18.
Okay, it's still gonna hit you. Still gonna hit you. So this slime comes up, and you call up this flame to protect you, but it bursts right through your kind of shield wall that you've created, and it's going to do. Let's see here. So 5 bludgeoning damage as you get smacked right in the chest with this dense liquid,
Mhm.
but then also 13 acid damage. So you are wearing non-magical armor, correct?
Yeah.
Your armor class is reduced by 1
Permanently or just for now?
permanently.
Oh, great.
All right. What armor are you wearing?
Scale armor.
Okay. All right, so your armor class goes down by 1. All right, everybody. Your turn.
13 damage, right?
13 acid and 5 bludgeoning, so 18 in total.
1, 2, so I'm on 19 hit points.
All right, you're up, group.
Velen will say, "We must leave this place." As she pulls out her wand and launches she has a wand of magic missile. She's going to launch magic missile at him, and never used this one before. It's just a ranged spell attack, right?
Yep, the magic missile doesn't need to roll. It's just it's just 3d4 plus 1 for each dice.
Okay.
It hits automatically. One of the best benefits of magic missile.
3d4 plus 1. Okay.
Yep. Nice. Oh, okay.
Actually,
There is
it's
a 1
plus
there.
3. Because it's
One
plus
for each dice. So
yeah,
3,
it's
yes.
12.
Oh,
So it'll be 12.
well,
Yeah.
awesome.
Nice.
Okay, good. All right, 12. Let's see here. All right, so let's see. Go ahead, group. Still your turn.
I am going to take one of my oil flasks that I have, because I have bought oil flasks, and I'm going to splash it onto this creature. So that is let me just look up the oil thing real quick, and I'll tell you what it is. If someone else wants to,
Yeah, there's no need to go in a certain order at this point. You have kind of freedom of choice here.
I could
so
cast Smite if you want to ignite the oil.
you can, as an action, you can splash the oil on a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw it up to 20 feet and shatter it on impact. Make a ranged attack.
This thing is starting to writhe. All of the puddle that was once still is now moving.
Okay. So I will make, because it's within 5 feet of me, but I'm going to make a ranged attack anyway. So
So you do that with disadvantage.
Yeah, I have to do that with disadvantage, and I don't really know.
Do you want to hold off, CJ, and let somebody else go?
No, I want to hit this thing with the oil because I'm thinking someone after me will be able to hit it with some sort of fire and light this thing on fire.
Yeah, I
Oh,
could
gotcha.
cast
Okay.
Searing Smoke.
I cannot cast fire, so I'll do mine right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
cast Bane on it.
Okay. Is that a wisdom save?
It is a charisma save.
charisma. Gotcha.
Hopefully, oil doesn't have charisma.
It got a 14.
That's too bad.
Your save is 13? Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. All right. We still have Joey and
oh, no, I
Elias, and
can't
then
do
CJ.
Yeah, Elias, if you want to go. I'm going to wait until after CJ.
Has he thrown the flask of oil on it?
I'm going to throw the flask right now. Where's my strength? Because this
Yeah.
is a strength attack.
Because he does have burning hands, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you scorching red.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. Right, did I do that right?
You rolled a 2 to hit?
Yeah.
It like congeals around the floor and like just like
It just doesn't shatter like it's supposed to.
Yeah, well, basically, you throw it,
looks
at
like. Are you sure you did that? It just looks like it rolled a 2.
It dropped
Yeah,
the
it does look
highest.
like-
That's what it was.
Because there's no, like, dice.
Yeah, there's
Sure.
like a dice thing.
Looks like you typed
Does
in.
DH actually work, or is it? Do I have to do?
Well, it gave you a number, right? If you did it again, would it give you a different number?
Yeah, try doing it.
No,
nope.
it didn't.
Just
It
Why don't
rolling.
you just hit the D20 button, roll 2 of them, and just add the numbers manually.
D20 to.
There you go.
There we go.
So a 7,
Okay, so it's a. Yeah, so a 7.
a 7. You hit it.
All right, so it's now splashed with oil,
Okay.
and then it's an improvised weapon according to.
takes a damage.
So it takes.
Takes 1 point. Or D4. Okay.
D4, right? I believe improvised weapons are D4s.
Gotcha. Okay.
Unarmed strikes are your strength, but
Yeah.
improvised weapons are actual. We'll have a roll.
Okay. Andrew, you're up.
I kind of want to run away, guys. You really want me to light it on fire?
Yes.
Light it on fire and run away.
All right. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm gonna. As my action, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
So it must succeed on a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
16.
So it succeeds.
This like puddle basically succeeded on a saving
Does it-
throw.
It's like squirming around. It's
It is. It's writhing on the floor. Yeah, and it's actually getting tendrily, like it's knotting up. Yeah.
Searing smite.
All right, and now I'm
my
gonna
axe.
cast Sanctuary on myself as a
Okay.
bonus action because that first one was a cantrip.
I should have also disengaged and moved, but I didn't.
Oh, yeah,
And that's
you
my
could've.
turn. There's nowhere to move.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Here we go.
All right, Joey.
Yeah. Axe attack. Ooh. 15?
That hits.
Did you need to bonus action your Searing Smite first?
Bonus action, Searing Smite. Well, I think I declared it. I
I
don't-
think Stefano declared it for you.
Exactly. He had that. He got my
It's a team effort here, everybody.
team members. Oh wait. So I actually have no idea. What does Searing Smite do?
I think it does an
does
extra
fire
like
damage.
2d6 fire damage.
Yeah, it does fire damage. Additional.
Additional?
I think it's 2d8, isn't it?
No,
I
I think it's 6. but
no,
I think it
They take a
continues.
failed saving. They take a saving throw. It does it does a d6 extra damage, and it causes them to ignite in flames. And every turn they have to take a con save. If they fail, they take another d6 fire damage. But the big thing is that it just will light the oil.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, wait. So it has to take a save, right?
Not now, but when it's its turn, it'll take a con save to see if it keeps taking fire damage.
Okay. So here's the axe damage. All right, so that's plus 6. So 14 damage. Plus 2d6 fire damage.
1d6. It's actually 1d6.
1d6. We'll use the first one, so the 5. But the second roll will be on its turn. Every turn, it'll see if it takes it.
And then it takes an additional 5 fire damage from being covered in oil.
Okay. So, Joey.
Yeah.
When you hack at this thing, your axe cuts right through it, and you realize that this thing is like fighting water, basically. So when your axe hits it, you like slice right through it. You don't think that did any damage to it. But the fire does light it, so it's going to take 10 fire damage. But even more concerning, Joey, is that when you slash through it, it actually splits into 2 pieces.
Fantastic.
Damn
The
it,
one
we
that
should've
you
le-
just the one that you just created will activate and go.
Oh.
We should have left when it was bigger.
It's going to start to condense itself into a small, tiny, thin layer and slime its way through you two to the door, and
Oh,
then
no.
reappear as a large blob and attack Flare.
But one of them is on fire.
They're both on fire right now. They're
Alright.
both on fire. So Flare, your armor class is a 18.
Yep.
Do you have any reactions that you want to do?
Let me
Do
take
I,
a quick
do I have
look.
to tell you? Do I have to tell you what
You
it rolled? What do I have to? I forget.
I don't.
There's a lot of
I don't
things.
think. I don't think you have to tell me anything because I don't have bardic inspiration.
Ah, okay,
So I think it just does stuff.
okay. I will tell you. It rolled a
Okay.
nat 20.
Of course.
So I apologize here. All right, so let's do the damage. You're gonna end up taking. Did it roll? Come on now. Oh boy, it just rolled twice. All right, so I'm gonna use the first rolls here. 7 bludgeoning damage and 19 acid.
That's a lot. However,
And-
my breastplate is magical.
Yeah, I was just about to say your breastplate is the dragon armor, so you do not lose any armor there. Joey, when
What?
when you struck it, your weapon now has a -1 to attack and damage rolls.
All right.
No, I'm sorry, just damage rolls. I apologize. Just damage rolls
Permanently.
permanently. Mhm.
Permanently.
What was the acid damage again? 19.
Ignore that.
Oh, wow. Okay. And actually, Joey, I apologize. You're also going to take a point of acid damage for hitting it.
Oh, shoot.
Okay. All right.
13.
So that's the pudding's turn. Now we go to the top of the order,
Pudding.
right? I believe.
It's
Sorry.
pudding. We know what it is.
Bob, what
It's
was
actually
the
called the pudding.
Bob? What was the crit acid damage? 19.
19.
Okay.
Yep, 19 acid and 7 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Oh. Wait a second. Oh, geez, I thought it rolled twice because it was like laggy. I apologize here. It critted, that's why it rolled so many dice. But it did lag and it didn't roll right away, so I assumed it rolled twice. You might be down here. You take an additional 22 acid and 6 bludgeoning.
What?
An
Yeah.
additional
'Cause it-
22.
Well, remember,
And 6?
it crit you. Remember?
Wait, so it did.
Yeah.
7 plus 19
Yeah.
plus what?
6 and 22.
22.
Yeah.
28 and
So
Yep.
I think I'm dead.
You might be. 22, 19. What's that? 30, 41, and then
You must have
13.
more than 21 hit points.
I had 30 hit points, including my
Oh,
Yeah, you're not-
temp.
No,
But
You're
that
not
was
dead.
my including my temporary hit points.
Yeah, but you're not dead. You weren't at like 0.
Well,
When it hit you.
I was at full,
You were
Yeah.
at 30.
You're at
and
30.
then I
You
think,
took-
but
so it
but
needs
then
to do.
I think I went to negative 24, and I have a hit point maximum of 24.
No, it needed to do.
It needed to do 58 to
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
And I don't think this
You
is
had-
58.
you had
It's
30.
22 and
Yeah, it needs to, no, sorry. It needed just to figure the math out here. 30 hit points, and your
Yep.
regular max is 24, so 54. It would need to
Yeah.
do 54 hit points, and it only did 49 and 13. So, sorry, 20. Oh wow, oh wow.
Yeah.
It did exactly 54.
13, 22, and 19. What's that total?
35 plus 19 is 54.
Wow. Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
Good joke on me. The Musketeers.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah. It crit you. It crit you, so it did 7 with the first attack. 6. Unless I'm not reading this right. It was
Seems
I'm
like
just
a
going to
lot.
copy it and put it into the chat so you can see what it did. That's what it came out saying on my roll 20 here. So 7 plus 6 because it
13.
does. Yeah, because it does like a d6 bludgeoning damage. Oh wait,
But the acid just can't be dice, right? There's got to be some plus.
the acid is dice, straight dice. Yeah, the acid is straight
double
dice.
dice for crit, right?
Double dice for crit. Oh, so I think it did mess up here. No.
No. 41
did
plus
not.
13
Yeah.
is 54.
It's 54.
That's exactly enough.
Does he
It's
need
exact.
to go below that to die, or does it need to be at that to die?
It needs to
Uh,
be exactly double your hit point maximum.
It needs to go. Yeah, exactly. So it
Right, I mean,
brought him
this
down
is-
to negative 24, basically,
Which is death.
which is death.
Instant death.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm really glad we brought Zan back. This is working out really well.
Wow.
Should not have done this.
Wow. Okay. All right, everybody.
Well, I enjoy looking forward to meeting our third musketeer.
Jesus. Okay. Let's go to the new round here.
That was the first round.
It rolled a 13. Do you want to run now?
There's nowhere to run.
You can
Yeah.
run.
Door's blocked.
16.
Oh my god, he's dead.
All right, Edmund, you won the roll off.
Um,
Can we get through the? Can we go like diagonally and run away?
You can
Or is it
probably
blocked?
go over this thing because it's not really a form. It's like a weird thing. You'll take attack of opportunity if you leave its space, but you could kind of maneuver around it.
We can disengage as an action, right?
Sure.
But you can't disengage twice.
Well, you just engage once, and it just counts for the whole round. Like, you just have to say I disengage, and you can go through 5 enemies if you want.
Oh well.
I'm just like double checking the instant death rolls because I really don't want you to be dead.
I know.
Oh.
That did
So-
exactly what it needed to do to kill you. Chat saying the sun has set on solar flare.
No,
I can't
Chad.
believe it.
Oh god.
It's okay.
Alright.
He's got a simulacrum somewhere.
All right, group, you're up. So
We're up.
discuss.
Velen is going to scream, "Get out of here!"
Yeah, we should run.
Cast
Yeah,
another
we're
magic
just-
missile as she holds it back so you all can escape.
Which one are you attacking? This one or this
I'm
one?
going to, strategically, can they get through the one that's blocking the door? Would I need to make it move? Or
They could get through it because it's like a weird puddle thing, but if they
Okay.
disengage, they won't take any damage here.
okay, so I'm gonna attack it with the hope that maybe it'll move away after I attack it. So I'm gonna do it again with my wand of magic missiles.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So 10 damage.
10 damage, got it. This is the one at the door?
At the door, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like frantically ushering everyone, like, get the hell out.
All right. I'm just updating its HP. All right. We're going to go with the one that's closer to Andrew. It's going to try to grab you or hit you.
Grab me.
Yep,
Aren't
it's
these
gonna
things
pound
supposed
you.
to be making con saves
So,
on your turns?
I've got-
fire damage.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw to see if it can hit you, correct?
Yeah.
Wait, don't they have to make con saving?
Yeah, I'm going to make all those saves right now. So con for the fire. It's going to fail with an 8.
Hey,
So Joey, roll an extra d6.
does it take an extra 5 for the oil, or is that a one time?
I believe it's a one-time use, but I mean.
But doesn't it catch it on fire, though?
No, it
Yeah.
just says it does an additional fire. Oil flasks are really bad.
Oh,
But I
okay.
didn't want to use my weapon because I knew it would damage my weapon. But
Gotcha.
It did 5 damage.
Yeah. So the 6 from the Sacred Flame, or the Smite, the Searing Smite. Yep. And it's going to make a Wisdom saving throw to see if it can hit you, Andrew. It got a 0.
Nice.
So
So
can it
on a-
choose a different target if it?
Yeah,
if it-
on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay, so it's going to go after Velen.
Ah, good. She's expendable.
Velen, it's going to get a 12.
Do you hit me?
Your armor class is a 13 if you
It's a
see your
13,
cube,
yeah,
so
so
no, does
will
not
not.
hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to just move closer to the group here. All right, your turn, group.
Disengage.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Who's
run.
going first?
I would like to go first.
Yeah.
Because you're the furthest away, I'll let you go. We should let you go first.
What about Stefano's body?
I'm gonna
that-
search
that
his
can
body.
stay there.
Don't worry. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna
get-
grab something off of Stefano when we leave. Oh shit! Sorry.
It's
He
okay.
has the Summer Star.
He does.
You
I'm
son,
gonna
of,
pick him up.
you son of a bee.
Trying to move, but I'm having some kind of difficulty with.
Can you not grab your character?
No. Any idea why I can't grab my character?
You can't grab him?
No.
Oh, I'll just see if there's something wrong with the details here.
Um,
No, it should
So
be
you
you.
can delete him and then put another one in there.
Yeah, let's delete him and put another one in.
It's gone black.
Okay. All right, you should be good.
Can you move that one?
Can't see anything now.
No, right here.
Uh,
That's weird.
Same spot.
oh, I see the thing. I just don't see anything.
That's weird. Okay, let me. Oh, the lighting for this new token. Now you should see something.
Ah, yeah, got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright.
Disengage.
5. Yeah, disengage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let me see if I have any bonus action spells. I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself as a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Group. No, the other pudding goes. Yes, right.
The other pudding.
The other pudding goes. All right, so this one's going to attempt Rogal. Rogal, since you're across the wall here, I'm going to give you +2 to your AC.
Alright. 820 AC.
It got a 22.
No! Was it a crit?
No.
Oh god.
8 bludgeoning,
That's 5.
16 acid.
I'm down.
Okay. And your armor class goes down by 1.
Oh. Is this it? Are we down?
Are you down, Joey?
I'm down, yeah.
He's down.
Someone can pick up his body and run.
Okay. Well, I need to. So, I'm going to bonus action disengage because that's a rogue thing. Can I, as an action, search Fladrian's corpse for the Summer Star?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to.
You know where it is, probably in his bag, right, Stefano?
Yeah, I've seen him pull it out, put it away.
Take the whole damn bag.
That's true. You could just take his bag.
Can I just grab Fladrian's
Yeah, I would say
backpack?
that
I
when
don't know what's in his backpack, but I'll just grab his backpack.
Yeah, this seems to be what you do normally, huh? You just take bags.
Yeah, take
Everything
Yeah, I
bags
just
off dead
grab.
people.
Yeah, I just grab bags. I'm a
Yeah.
grab bag kind of guy.
Okay.
Let me just put this in my inventory. Fladrian's backpack.
Okay.
I
So
don't know what's in it, but I grab it, and then because I disengaged, I still have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as I'm running, I shout, oh no, here's the hole. I shout to Velen, I don't know. Save Rogal, he's on your side. Help the dragon.
hey, at least he said to save you.
I was half expecting him not to.
I was expecting
I was-
Dragonborn, save yourself.
I'm saying I'm leaving you that one to take care of. As I point to Rogal's body.
I can't believe it. Go ahead, group. Who else is left?
Or
Rogal, did you go this round?
No.
Yeah, he got beaten up.
Guess what you get to make?
Oh god.
Yeah.
Death
Oh.
save.
Sorry,
One.
I should let the DM decide whether or not. I mean, this is
Bam.
tabletop Bob.
Oh no, it would be a death save. I just wondered if there was anybody else that needed to go. It's just Joey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's a failure.
That is 1 fail. All right, top of the order. Let's roll again. This time, Stefano, you want to roll initiative?
Oh yeah! All right.
Not have done this.
I got a 9.
I don't-
A 13 from Flair. From the grave. He's helping you. All right. Group, you want to discuss? You go first here.
Can you heal Rogal?
Yeah.
Dylan?
Yeah.
So perhaps you should go first and heal him.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get out of there and help him and get out of there.
All right, so that's the plan. Velen first.
Yep.
All right, Velen, go ahead.
And come and stand in the corridor in front of me.
Yep. So I'm going to take my movement to. Can I move on to Flair's dead body
Yes.
to be next to? Okay, so I'm gonna come over by Rogal and kneel and pour a potion of healing into his mouth.
Snout.
Yeah, and
Snout.
and kind of like pat him on the
It
back
goes
as
in
he
your
wakes up,
nose.
like, let's go. And then she's gonna take her movement to get out of the room, I suppose. Yes.
Yeah.
So
You might take.
You're going to take attacks if you move, but
I'll take it.
all right, roll the 2d4 plus 2 for the potion.
I roll that, or Rogal does.
Rogal, you want to roll it? You feel lucky?
Sure. Sure. Phew.
All right. So you get 8.
Thanks.
And then you move the rest of your turn here. Yeah, so this is the first. So actually, you're drawing the attacks of opportunity as well. They're using the reactions here. So
That's
they're going to
good.
try to.
That means Rogal can dash and not
Yeah.
attacks.
Yep, they're
You're
going to try
lucky,
to grab at
Rogal.
you here.
I mean, I don't think go.
These are attacks of opportunity, Joey. These are attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Velen, one of them is going to hit with a 17. The other is going to miss with a 9.
Okay.
So you're going to take, let's see here. You take, wow, 6 bludgeoning and 9 acid.
Ah, that's
That was
not
the
quite
weakest one.
53.
That was the weakest one I've rolled
Far less.
on the NPC.
Oh my god.
Is that sorry? 9.
9 acid and 6 bludgeoning, so 15 in total.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Oh god. All right. Rogal was next. The group said.
Yeah, he's got to stand up,
Yeah.
dash.
Oh,
and then
actually,
run.
these things go. These things go.
No.
So this one is going to, actually, what it's going to do is going to slime its way up onto the ceiling and maneuver above the two of you here. From its elevated position over Elias, I'm just going to move you to the side so you can see your token and its spot. It's going to try to grab... Actually, no, it will go with the Velen, the closest, so we'll roll, see if it hits. And then, Joey, you can take your turn. So it's going to roll to hit, a total of 6. Not going to hit you, I believe.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Joey.
All right. Rogal wakes up in a shock, sees Velen run, sees this other oozing pudding just like kind of bubble at him,
Yep.
and runs over. He's gonna disengage with it,
Don't
and
disengage. You don't need to disengage.
oh, that's true. Never mind. He's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So your movement for your first move is halved
So
because you stood up.
I'm at 5.
So in total, you have 12 spaces. 12?
Hmm.
You have 12 spaces in total, so one of those
But
is going to
9
go to
spaces
3,
total.
so really 9.
Yeah.
9 spaces.
So I have 4 more spaces of movement.
If you want to use that to climb, you can.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hop on that rope and
Okay.
just.
It's only 10 feet up, so 4 spaces, you could get up to the next level.
Okay.
All and I'd say that if you help Edmund up, then you can go at normal speed, Edmund.
Yeah, I'll also help. Yeah, I'll help anyone
All
out.
right. All right, so that's Rogal's turn. Who's next?
Is it not the other slime thing?
Oh, yes, yeah. So it'll move out and try to attack Velen as well. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh my.
Velen, no, we knew you so well. You could have been our third musketeer. You have to get out of this. You can replace Bladrian as our third musketeer.
All right, so this time you're going to get hit, Velen, and it's going to hurt a little more. Do you have any reactions to use as well?
I don't believe I do. As far as I've studied this character sheet, I don't believe I do.
Shield?
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I don't know if she has shield.
no, I don't think she does.
Hellish Rebuke?
No. Nope. So it's going to hit you for 27 damage in total.
Okay.
Okay. So 4 bludgeoning, 23 acid. You're not wearing armor, right?
I don't believe I am.
No. So no worries here. All right. Next up, group.
I have a question. Can I ask a metagaming question?
Sure. I love metagaming questions.
Sanctuary, it says, if I make an attack or cast a spell and that affects an enemy creature, then my sanctuary ends.
Yeah.
But I can do a channel divinity action, which isn't casting a spell or an attack, or no, it does do damage to the creatures. Do you
I
think
would
that
agree with you.
negate-
It's not an attack.
It's not an
It's not an
attack and
attack.
it's not a spell.
Yeah.
Alright, so
It's
I'm
an
going to
ability.
blow...
I think it's fine.
Lathander, save us! Save the musketeers! And fire explodes from me.
And Regal.
and he may be an honorary musketeer now. Fire explodes from me and envelops everybody, but it only affects those 2 creatures. And they must take.
The musketeers.
Must take a Constitution saving throw.
Stefano
Each of them.
might not feel so bad anymore when his new character is the one getting hazed.
Don't they also have Constitution saving throws for Searing Smite too?
You're right. You are right. Roll the d6s, Joey, and I'll roll their saves. For Andrew, for Joey's flames.
5.
All right, one of them is going to pass, one of them is going to fail. And what save was it again, Andrew?
DC 13.
But what was it?
Constitution.
Okay, so it's going to pass.
There's 2 of them, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. One pass, one fail again. So similar
All right.
actions.
So the one that fails takes 17 damage.
Okay.
The
And
one that passes
5,
takes
so
17
23.
divided by 2. So that's 9 or 8. I never know if you round up or down.
Okay, so the one that's on the ceiling takes 23 from all of you, 17 and 5, or 22 damage. The one that's on the ceiling is definitely bloodied and is hurting. The one that's on the ground, so I'm putting it back on top of Velen. The one that's on the ground, that's right here, just took half of 17, so 8.
Yeah.
Okay. And that one passed the saving throw from Joey's sacred Searing Smite. Okay.
Now I want to move.
The one that failed takes 5 damage.
Yes, I did that one. Yeah.
And now I want to run away my
Sure.
30.
Okay, so you can, with your 30, since you're right near the opening, you can use 20 of it to get up.
Okay. Do you want to move me to the next level?
Yeah, I'll move you to the next level. And I'll move Joey to the next level. Joey, where'd your character go?
I have no idea. Oh, he's
Okay. Oh, he's under Edmund. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'd like to help out anyone who's making their way up.
Edmund, are you doing anything before you go up?
Nope.
Okay, I'll move you up to the next
gonna
level.
bonus action dash and
You
go
can
up.
move more, yeah, sure.
Or I'm gonna. Can I
Where's-
dash and then bonus action dash? Does that work?
Where's the up on this one? There's no
Uh,
up.
you cannot dash and then bonus action dash, but you can
Okay.
move and
I can
bonus
move.
action dash and still attack.
And I'm not attacking anything, so
Or, well, you can use your action for, like, anything in general, spell or whatever.
yeah, I don't really
Yeah.
have much. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna dash up and then head towards 5, 10, 15. Which way was I'm like up here. I'm like, oh shit, which way was the exit? I'm like so lost in this tower.
There should be a dotted line.
The
A
dotted
dotted
line
series.
thing, I deleted it by accident. I'll put it over here.
Oh, okay. So then if I dash to here, how much was it up?
10 feet.
So 10
Like
feet, so then I
12-ish,
still
but-
have like 40 feet left?
Mhm.
Or 50?
Yeah, basically.
So yeah,
The first,
how far
So-
can I...
well, you can
crawl
go
up?
up. You can go up 2 spaces to the next floor without taking a penalty because Rogal helped you up. So then you'd have 50 more, basically, and
Right.
20
And then
more
how-
would go up. So you'd have 30 more. You could probably get to the first level if you really wanted to.
Well, I'll get to the level above this one at least.
Okay.
And I'll help from here to help everyone else.
Oh, good idea.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, wait. Can I... Because I bonus action dashed. Oh no, wait. Valen's still down there. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was very tempted to cut the rope. Not that it would stop the slime.
But the ceiling climbing slide.
No, I was like, maybe if I cut the rope, the ceiling will collapse on it. But then I'm like, no,
That's not how ropes work.
that's not how it works. at
Or
all.
ceilings, for that matter.
No. And also, it's not really the ceiling; it's the floor.
That's wow. Okay, all right.
How can I plug this hole?
Well, here's the thing, everyone. You've noticed that these pudding things, they don't move that fast, although they have maneuverability capabilities. So, since you're all far enough away, if you continue to run, we don't have to fight. Velen will be the last one to run. She'll take another attack of opportunity, but that would be it, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I'm good with running.
I'm good with running. I'm so sad.
I know.
Can I
We'll have them.
attack and run, or do I need to do the double?
The double move would get you far enough away from them so that they can't catch up to you.
Also, couldn't you disengage?
You could disengage and move. Would that work?
Then they could catch up in theory.
Okay, gotcha.
Either way, I think I know what you would do. You would probably double move here.
Yeah.
You're actually not going to get hit anyway. So they rolled a 7 and a 5. So.
Okay. Yeah, so I would have definitely doubled
Yep.
out of there.
Yep. So we'll stop the combat here because you still have to move. You can't like linger around here because these things are still climbing. Okay. All right. I'm going to switch the music.
Is there
over.
a way we could collapse the tower or the holes or something into the holes that would prevent them from continuing pursuit?
Give me an insight check.
Certainly. Five.
You don't believe that you have anything, unless you had some great, pretty powerful magic to destroy the structure. It wouldn't cave in on itself. It's still pretty sturdy. Sturdy enough that you couldn't break it.
Okay.
When you get to 5th level, maybe you could use Fireball.
Ah man,
I
if
am,
only
but
we
I'm
were-
not 5th level. I haven't been leveled up.
This tower's built much more sturdy than those dwarven fortresses we've been in. Those dwarves could learn a thing or two, probably.
So, do we get out of there?
Yeah, they can only move 20 feet, so you can outpace them at this point. So as long as you don't delay, if you're not trying to do anything else, you can escape the tower.
Yeah, I think we're all just trying to escape.
All right. So you head out to the
Oh,
To the top
The frozen tundra.
No!
Oh, I love it. That's amazing.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
That was so sad.
I'll be right back, guys.
No.
So
Oh God.
I hate to burst your bubble here, but there's going to be something else that occurs. So we'll wait for Stefano to get back because I wanted to see this
His
and hear this. But
body teleports out safely and alive.
I'm back.
okay, good.
I heard I hate to burst your bubble, and I figured I should listen to what you
Yeah.
have to say.
Yeah. So you head out into the first level of the tower, and you climb up that little chute that got you down there. And as soon as you get out, you see your sled dogs. They're barking. The combat that you were just in, you really couldn't hear them from the 4th floor. But as you got to the 1st level, you hear your dogs barking. And there are 6 bugbears going through your stuff in the sled. And you hear them talking and saying like, no, that's mine. Give me that.
How
As they're
many?
taking some of your rations.
6?
6.
6 bugbears.
6 bugbears.
What are they doing here?
I mean, they said that these things came out of the mountains and were attacking the reindeer.
Yep.
Oh, can we send them down the hole? Say there's gold down the hole. Go and look.
I mean, do you
you
want to
could-
try and negotiate
chat
with
to them.
bugbears?
I
Or we
don't
could
know
just
if they're
attack
willing
them.
to talk. I don't know if these creatures are willing to talk. It seems as if we were followed here. Velen will
Listen,
whisper.
Rogal, would you like to discuss the better
Rodal is like,
qualities of joining society and becoming part of You want to just lead them over to, I don't know, Bryn Shander or
Rogal
something?
Get
See if
them
they want to
jobs.
join society. Get them. See if they want jobs.
Rogal spends a bonus action, spending 10 lay on hand points to heal himself, and then he charges the bugbears in furious anger.
Ah, dude, Rogal's gonna take a level in Barbarian just to get rage.
Wait, okay, wait. How confident are we in like
In defeating 6 bugbears between the 4 of us? I mean,
I haven't got many spell slots left or anything. I've got 2
You're all
first level
you're all
spells.
pretty
Sounds-
weak too. Like everyone has taken a serious amount of damage.
Yeah.
except for Edmund.
Go on, Evan, kill them all.
do we want to negotiate with them? Like,
Listen,
Wait, hold on. You went from I'm charging them
Sorry.
to let's negotiate. I'm fine with you discussing this as a group. That's fine though. Discuss. I'm just saying it's funny how it happens.
who's
Let's
mad?
get them to go in the hole. Let's tell them there's gold down there. Can they help us carry it or something?
no, bugbears don't want. They clearly don't want gold. They want food. We can see that they're going in trying to get our rations. They want food. They're probably hungry. We've been told that they attack the reindeer. We can probably get them out of here with offers of food. But we are probably going to need to offer them more than we're going to have to offer them a good amount, and we need to also be able to get the rest of the way back to the towns that are nearby. So we could try and send them, we could tell them that we saw reindeer and tell them where the reindeer were, and then maybe that dragon will come back and kill them. But I think the best, we can offer them food, we can chase them off, but I don't think fighting them is our best option.
So they don't see you yet because they're like perusing through your stuff, your rations and your gear that you have left on the sled.
Yeah, remember the guys we ran into on the way here said like, oh yeah, they come out of the mountains and they attack the reindeer and they're like bad dudes.
Yeah.
So they might be weak because they haven't eaten in a while. They might be weaker.
But we need to
We're also
defend the
probably
sled.
weaker right
We
now.
need to defend the sled. We need to get and we need to chase them off. But I don't know
We can
what
give
the
them,
best way.
like, trade them, pay them gold, or
We can trade.
give them.
I mean,
Yeah.
what is a bugbear going to do with gold? Walk into a town? Like they want food. Like freaking like that's almost like a kobold walking into town. Like that's like the worst thing you could do. Like you just don't walk into town as a kobold.
One does not simply walk into Mordor, okay?
Yeah, as a bugbear and be like, "Hey, I've got gold. Don't you guys want to give me food?" No, you get out of here. They'll
So
chase you off with spears and fire.
Like, the kobolds did it justice aside.
please, can just I have something to. I want to say something at the end of the session. Just remind me at this moment. I said I needed to say something. Okay.
Okay,
All right. Thank you. All right.
All
So
right, so we should confront them though.
we'll confront them.
okay. So what do you say when you approach the sled?
We're gonna shout, "Hey!" Like, "Hey!"
Yeah. And put some
Like,
dragon.
and like we're gonna do like we're gonna kind of like when you what they say to do when you encounter a bobcat, like try and look as big as we can,
Yeah.
like stand up, like open our cloaks so we look like huge monster. Like we're like, "Hey, get out of here! What are you doing? Get away from there! Like,
Dealing with
stay
like
away from our dogs! Rah!" Like just trying to do that, and I'm sure Elias is doing it too. Right?
Yeah,
and
Ro-
Velen.
I'm looking big. I'm holding my mace high.
Well, it's just
Yeah.
standing like normally.
And I just look. Oh my gosh.
Rogal approaches and says, "Get away from our stuff."
Your
Back away
stuff.
from this-
This is our stuff now.
No, it isn't. It's
If you
ours.
ask good for
and
you,
you're- So your home down there. That's our stuff too.
Are you looking
know
for
what?
food? Are you looking for food, bugbears?
If you
We want food, yes.
We do not want trouble. We
We
have
have-
feast prepared down in our home. You go eat. We go out. We have to leave now. You go in, eat food.
Give me
We
a
get-
persuasion or deception.
Can we help? Can
Yes.
If you're proficient in it,
all-
you can aid.
We actually
That's
learned that was a house rule, remember?
Oh, what?
That was a
Okay.
house rule that we used in like a campaign in like the first campaign of this edition. Apparently, it's not a real rule.
Oh, all right. So yeah,
Yeah.
I ate him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So the aid gets rid of my disadvantage. I'm
Correct.
probably going to use bless before you jump in. Did you say
Yeah.
it was persuasion or what did you say it was?
Deception,
Oh, I'm not very good at that.
because you are
I'm
lying.
better at
100%.
deception if. But again, I would get rid of my disadvantage.
All right, I'm going to add in my bless, which is a D4.
Ooh,
Lathander.
Lathander.
The
coming
Lathander bless?
through.
13.
Okay. The bugbear leader looks at you and says, he like eyes you. He does the Larry David, like he like really looks at you, squints and looks at you, gets a little closer, and says, "You mean our feast?"
indeed.
Yes, your feast, just for you. We prepared it special.
Meat on the bone.
You go, no, our feast.
Yes. There's
You
chicken,
should
there is
You
potato,
save some. We be
There's
back
wine.
soon.
there's even pudding.
Don't eat all of it.
We must go visit friend.
You say there's pudding, and one of the bugbears with its long, oversized arms, like claps, like pudding.
Oh,
What pudding?
Much pudding.
And the leader looks at him and says, "How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?" And the bugbear looks down at the snow. He's really upset.
there's so much pudding down there. I don't know if you can handle that much pudding.
"Step aside, puny human. We will eat all the pudding. Let's go, boys."
And we step aside.
They like
Okay.
shove you to the ground as they pass you.
I feel kind of bad for these guys. I don't know why.
One bugbear walks up and says, "I want to be adventurer."
Yes. Would you like to be a musketeer?
No. And then
There's
I-
a-
Okay. Well, that's too bad. We were looking for a third musketeer.
Wait, Stefano, do you want to play a bugbear?
no.
Oh, okay. Because I would
Every-
totally allow it. I would totally allow it at this point.
You should play the bugbear that wants pudding so you can save it from dying via pudding.
It's not going to die. They're going to kill it.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
That's what we're gonna tell ourselves.
We're
All right.
helping. Helping
All right.
humanity.
So the bugbears all, because they're kind of bigger, although I think they're medium sized technically, but they're bigger than you all. So they like crouch into the hole, slide down into the tunnel, and once a few of them get down there, they call back up and they say, "Hey, they weren't kidding. There's pudding all over the floor." And then they get excited, and the last couple drop down the slide. And do you want to head out, or what are you
Yeah,
guys
we are.
doing?
We
Yeah,
are.
we'll leave.
I want to hear their screams, but we should probably leave.
Time to go.
Time to go. I'll
Okay.
be right back. Hold on.
All right. So you guys peace out. You don't wait around anything, right? Okay. All right. So you guys hop on the sled and you head out. Flare? Stefano, I should say. This is the end of Solar Flare. Do you have any final words here?
My only regret.
Is that you didn't go Lore Bard?
Well, no, is that I never got that 600 gold.
Yes. Now it's 200 each.
Till the end. Till the very end. Never wavered in his motivation.
I was gonna do my darndest
Oh
to hold on to all of that gold.
Oh my god. That
Maybe
was
share
perfect.
Share a little with Edmund.
That was perfect.
Oh
my god. That was so good. Oh my god. CJ, you missed it.
Okay, sorry.
You missed it, CJ.
What did I miss?
Flair.
Blair's last word.
I said that my only regret is that I never got that 600 gold.
It's great. Oh my god.
We'll get you that 600 gold, Blair. Don't worry. We'll get you that gold.
We'll get you
Pony
that
boy.
gold, buddy.
We'll get you that gold, pony boy.
Maybe
Don't you give up on me, Blair.
maybe a year from now, some wise person with a true resurrection spell will discover my body at the bottom of the spire.
It's cold. Your body will remain frozen.
You know, I was thinking about cutting off your finger, but I didn't. I was getting.
You didn't really
your
have the
bag was more
time to
important.
do that.
Yeah, like getting your bag was more important than cutting off your finger, I think.
It's over. It's over for Flair.
Over.
Wow. All right, everyone. So to finish up this session, so first off, just to fast track a few things, we're gonna get back to East Haven. It'll spend the rest. Exhaustion at this point isn't really that big of a deal because once you get back to East Haven, you can rest or do whatever you want. So we could even do some downtime if that's something you want to do. Like you could tell me what we want to do in between sessions, and we can maybe role play that out the first part of next session. So it's up to you. But in terms of like, the cold weather, don't worry about the rolls here. So I think though it would be appropriate on the ride back to have a conversation with all of you, and talk about our friend Flair.
Yeah, like because it's like a 3-day journey. I think from here to East Haven. I think we took.
It was like 2 days.
It was like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So like as we all gather around the first night's fire.
Yeah.
Edmund, because he's the one who knew Fladrian the best out of everyone. He met Fladrian in Targos when he was working the docks there. He and Everard, the Everhard, both dock hands down at the docks, loading and unloading the shipments of fish as they came in. We became the Three Musketeers, as you all know.
Good times.
Because the three of us believed that we would be together forever. And we didn't quite make it till forever. Everard died in service to us to escape the dangers of the Dwergar stronghold at the top of Caer Konig. Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and,
no. Sorry, I was following you, but Caer Konig was the town. Kelvin's Cairn.
Kelvin's Cairn, at the top of Kelvin's Cairn. And now, Fladrian. And I searched through like his backpack and I find like a little note that actually like has like his history as Flair, the bard, and I go, who apparently was once Flair the Bard, famous bard of the Sword Coast. I don't know, but now Flair has died, has left us in our efforts to escape the Lost Spire, and I fear that my time may come next. But it is not something we should look towards, and we should remember each of them fondly for how they saved me. And
Rogal
we will We will continue on their memory by continuing on the tradition of the Three Musketeers. And I kind of look to Rogal and I say, Rogal, you have spent much time with myself and Elias.
More
I would
time
like
than
you to join me in the search for Flandrian's replacement.
No. Come on.
Rogal answers,
No.
there's nothing more I would rather help with than that. I believe the Three Musketeers must remain strong, and with 3 members, I
Yes,
shall aid you in your quest.
that is good news. That is good to hear,
So
Rogal.
he was only alive for his life was cut short, but Flare, he burned bright.
Oh.
Burn bright like a solar.
Like a solar
Solar flare.
Rogal, do you have any last words? Those were, by the way, all of that beautiful, CJ. Really touching. Right up until the end, but very touching. Really was. I
was
saw a
touched.
montage in my head of you and Everard and Flair, like, you know,
We're all like,
yeah, becoming
I'm
friends.
still grieving for Everard.
Yeah.
I'm still grieving for Everard.
Yeah, you are. I agree. I was really touching. That really was really nice. And Elias, I know you only knew them for, a shorter period of time, but you spent about a week with these people, and you've gone through literally tons of death.
Tons of death.
Actually, everyone here has died, except for Edmund.
I'm knocked unconscious.
No. Joey and Andrew both died. Remember at the cabin?
Oh, that's right.
Blessed Rogal.
They have legitimately died. 100% died.
Oh man, I'm so glad that you guys have all been here to help me live.
Joey, do you have any words for Flair? Rogal, I should say.
And I shall miss the morning speeches.
Aww.
Even though they were douchey.
No, they were good. They were good.
Douchey charm to them.
And they were lies.
Hearing all of these beautiful speeches, Velen will also make a little speech. She'll say, "Though I did not know him very long or very well, it seemed that Flandrian was truly a special person." She searches around for the appropriate word to describe him and settles on special. And she'll say to the group, I am sorry for your loss. I know how hard it can be to lose a trusted comrade. I don't have many people I trust in the world. Zan was one of those who I found annoying and had to tolerate, but I knew I could trust him. So it hurts me as well to lose him, even though he went in such a horrible way. Now I'm left in Icewind Dale with 2 others from my group, one of which is insane, and one of which betrayed me in the worst possible way.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, you will have 3 new allies in your crusade.
And Rogal.
Well, yeah.
We were so close.
That is good to know because my own people I cannot trust. Averis is crazy, as I have said, and Nas. If you ever meet Nas Lantamir, do not trust her. She has stolen something very precious from me and hurt me in a very deep way.
Velen, when we arrive back at East Haven, what are your plans for the foreseeable future?
My plan is to continue the search for information about the Lost City, and the first step to that is recovering what was stolen from me. I had in my possession something called a Professor Orb, a powerful magical object, which, well, let's just say he's got a personality. I call him Professor Scant. He holds key information to the lost city of Yithrin, and without him, it is no use trying to find it. Nas Lantamir, who joined our party, searching for Yithrin here, she was not originally a member of our party. She came here and told us that she had been sent to follow us and find us and help us by the Brotherhood, but I realize now this is most likely a lie. She made us trust her, but she must have known about my orb, because one night when we were asleep, she stole away with it, and by the time we woke up, she was long gone. She even killed 2 of my kobolds while she was at it, that crazy psycho. Last I heard, she had boarded a ship called, I believe, the Dark Duchess, and was on her way out of Icewind Dale.
Why would she leave Icewind Dale with the orb if the orb is to tell her the secrets of Icewind Dale and the city of Frithrin?
Who knows how that woman's mind works?
What makes you think that she left?
Well,
I heard information. I heard that she was seen boarding the Dark Duchess and leaving.
What town was she was the Dark Duchess leaving from?
The Dark Duchess would have been arriving on the Sea of Moving Ice to the northwest. Would have been shipping out from the Sea of Moving Ice on the northwestern portion of the map.
Rogal interjects and says it would be the Sea of Moving Ice.
Yep.
So wherever that was leaving.
Yeah.
There
are some small little areas on the Sea of Moving Ice. Small, they wouldn't even be considered towns. They're just like stations for the boats to land and get the gear. Most of the time, any shipments would be brought directly to Bremen or Lonelywood because they're the closest cities.
When Rogal said the thing that he just said, Velen looks at him and says, "You're familiar with the ship?"
Yes. I was on the Dark Duchess. So I got to Icewind Dale.
Did you ever meet Nas Lantamir?
No.
I wouldn't recognize that name. I met lots of people on that ship.
Did your ship not sink?
It did.
It was lost with all hands.
Is it
Lost
possible?
with all hands.
I don't understand what that means.
Everybody on it died except for you.
Pretty much.
Is it possible that she was not able to make it onto the ship because it sank before she was on it? Or is it possible that she was on it and it sank and you were the only survivor? Either one of those is clearly a possibility.
But I don't know if there were any other survivors.
Well, if she is as powerful as a mage as Velen here, it might be likely that she survived. Would you say?
It could be.
Well,
I know she knows how to get out of tricky situations, but that orb must be recovered.
and if she can kill kobolds, she must be a formidable opponent.
As you're discussing Nas and the Professor Orb on what her plan was to escape, everyone's attention is drawn to the night sky. It's pitch black, right? It's a very dark, cold night. But you see something in the air, headed, what appears to be headed closer to the ground. Something is falling in the sky. If you have a nature check or insight, you can give me that.
Insight?
Yep.
This is before we've got back to the town, right?
This is while you're at a camp, making camp the first night.
Sorry, let me do that with disadvantage. Ooh, 20.
20.
Oh, it's a 13.
Oh, not a 20?
It was a 13, and then your first roll would have been a 20.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
insight.
just trying to
for-
keep you honest there, Joe. Sorry.
13,
Insight for
13.
Joey is a 13, 9 for Edmund. Okay. This is some sort of object falling from the sky. Maybe perhaps you've heard of rocks that fall from the sky from time to time. This something
Like
is,
rocks are wont to do. They just fall out of the sky.
Oh, Scott.
No, you've heard of rocks that might have fallen from the sky before. They contain some precious metals that people can get from it, things like that. Okay? You've heard of these stories, basically. And that's your only thing you could connect it to is that perhaps this is one of those magical stones that falls from the sky.
Meteoric iron.
Well, I don't know if they would know what meteorites are, but yes, that's basically what your character has perhaps heard of rumors before and clicks that this could be one of those things. As it's coming closer to the ground, it's burning up. You see fire and flame and stuff like that. So it gives a brief, almost like a shooting star appearance as
A flare.
Yeah, like a flare.
Flare.
Time. Flare is at peace.
And
Breaks
it kind
across
of
the sky.
Yeah, it does. It kind of goes right across the sky, the night sky. It's pitch black, so it's very easy to see. And it goes across and it lands off in the horizon. It lands in what you presume to be the southern region in the spine of the world mountains. You lose sight of it once it gets into the mountains.
Velen looks completely transfixed on this object as it falls, as it goes through the sky.
It is a sign that Flare is at peace.
Hopefully.
All right. And so I think what we'll do is we'll leave it here. Unless you have any other questions or quick things to ask.
We were supposed to tell you that you had something to say at the end. Not to forget something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we're going to leave it here. So we'll get to the point where you get back to East Haven and you're going to head back to your inn, and we'll leave it at that. That's where we'll kind of stop things. But the thing I wanted to tell you, CJ, what were you saying before? Like there was something about the creature, but that it's like, oh God, what were you saying about the creature? How you were certain that you didn't want to do something to it.
Oh, I didn't want to attack it with my weapons because they would have damaged them.
No, there was something else. I'm gonna have. This is killing me. What were we talking about when I asked you to say that?
You have to go
When
back.
I wanted to collapse the.
No, it was. I think
That's
when you were
why he
talking
threw the oil,
bugbears.
right? You ask him why he threw. He said he threw the oil, even though it didn't do a lot of damage because he didn't want to hit it with his weapon.
No. Was that what I was saying?
No, it was something about cutting the
God.
rope. I think.
Oh God, now I
Yeah, I don't know
forget.
if it was about cutting the rope.
I can go back and stream on
Yeah,
YouTube.
we're gonna have to go back and listen.
Were you talking about something with the bugbears?
I think it was.
Oh, maybe, yeah, we were talking about something with the bugbears. How I didn't
Oh,
want
yes.
to.
Yes. You were talking about how to get rid of the bugbears, and you were like, they don't want gold, all right? They want food. They're not going to take gold. They've come from the mountains for reindeer. The book literally says that if you pay them like 10 gold, they'll go away. I was like, oh my God. He's so wrong, but
Oh,
But-
but
No, but what you were saying.
Monsters, they don't want currency.
What if monsters want currency?
I know, but what you were saying made way more sense. So I wasn't going to let them just get paid off with 10 gold anyway.
What are they gonna do with the euros?
It literally was like they can be paid off with 10 gold. Like that's like the final line in this encounter. It's like done.
Instead, they got pudding.
Instead, they got pudding.
What happened to them, Timmy?
And just desserts,
We
if you
left
ask me.
before then.
All right, everyone. So we're gonna stop the stream now. What a incredible session here. This was
Oh man,
tons
So
of
sad.
action.
real great.
I'm heartbroken
I am too.
as
Am
the
I-
only surviving third musketeer.
Am
We
I
must-
now in the presence of Lathander and Everard?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on a farm.
You're in a better place. You're seeing
You
a
are
new
in a better
dawn.
place.
Well, if I
Um,
see him if I see Everard in the afterlife, I put my arm around him and say, "This place is a bitch, man."
It's true. Icewind Dale is cruel, and
So how do we get Edmund up here now?
Mhm.
If only you'd been 1 hit point more inspired in the morning.
Oh
Ah,
damn!
if only.
Wow. All right, everybody. So we're approaching 10:45 here on the East Coast. We're gonna sign off. Couple of updates, real quick. So on my channel, YouTube, like, subscribe. On Twitch, follow us. Check out my YouTube channel, though. I put up 3 new videos since last week. They are a new series on the channel that I'm doing called A Dungeon Master's Guide to Descent into Avernus. If you've been watching the channel for some time, you know that our first campaign was Descent into Avernus. We streamed that live, and I decided to go back and revisit the campaign book, and I'm going through section by section, going through the encounters, talking about how to set your campaign up, and I think it's really good, useful information for Dungeon Masters out there. So if you're interested in running that campaign, I suggest you check it out. But yeah, there's 3 videos up right now.
Can confirm they are good. I binge watched them this morning.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah,
Um,
it was a
So-
good insight because I played that campaign and I had no idea a lot of that stuff was happening.
Yeah.
Because that was my first time ever playing D&D was Descent into Avernus, was that campaign. So now
That's
I have
right.
all the inside info.
So I think they're quality videos. I'm proud of them. So check them out. And who knows? Maybe I'll do one for Icewind Dale in the near future. Tell everyone how to kill their PCs. All right, everybody.
Hold back.
See you next time on the tabletop. Bye.